In America, it means what someone stands for. Republicans stand for this. They like guns and these kind of things. The Democrats stand for this. More like of a socialist behavior, and them always want mining the people, right? Just saying, I'm not saying that's the direct science of it, right? I'm being liberal in what I'm saying. Likewise, when you speak about governments in Guyana, you talk about a PPP government or a PNC government. And, you know, to give you a bit of history, a lot of people don't know. A few years ago, actually about 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, somewhere thereabouts, a PPP-led administration went in power. This whole place was squatting area. People used to live, this was a shanty town. All that I'm driving here, that I'm going through, was a shanty town, right? A set of squatters used to be here. They're living in cardboard house, plastic house, little wood knock up with zinc. Yes, I used to come to people and visit people here. They had a plant shop on this railway embankment, and this is called the Lamaha Railway Embankment. The PPP sought to remove their people from here. Now this is prime real estate, right? That we've now come to learn it's even primer. Yes, it's like a prime up. It's even primer than we had expected. So this is prime real estate. And the PPP sought to remove their people. Do you know where those people are who are squatters here today? Well, they live in communities now. They live in housing schemes. They have been empowered. You understand? Them got house. Them got transport land. They got things that they could talk about. Now, that is one plus that happened 15 years ago, where the people were removed from here. And, you know, I'm sitting down and I'm looking at the opposition. And I'm calculating what, when, or where have they genuinely taken people and empowered them. You understand? Just a little thing. The PPP pick up the people from here and remove them. The APNU came. The PNC came. Could not have seen what this place could have been transformed into. So it's left. They can't see what could be transformed. This is all of this is the revitalization of Georgetown. The PNC could not have seen what to do with this place. So it was left desolate because the PPP clear up the place, get rid of their own supporters from here, from prime real estate. But what it did, these people were living under low life standards on prime real estate. They could not have made good use of it because no government is going to give you transport to here. No government is going to give you a lease to here. So what the PPP did, remove them, gave them house lots. Do you know thousands of people who lived here as squatters now have a better life as the result of being moved from here? Now I constantly ask myself, if you show me a case where the PNC took up their people, like Sophia, like going to Front Road, where people are living under real harsh circumstances. They're comfortable eating and so. Because they're in the town, they get a nice walk, they get a nice location. But I want you to show me when they took people, squatters, gave them house lot, reorganized their lives, empower them. You understand? You look at now what happened. The PPP pick up the people, move them out from here, carry them, get them house that all them empowered, then come back here to this location years after and do up the place that all the people in Guyana could benefit from this place. Y'all understand what's going on? Y'all understand how the thought process works? Now this is the same opposition we're coming and crying foul. This is the same opposition we got all bad for that, but don't have one instance to show. They don't have one instance that they can show where they've contributed to genuine development. Not one instance. But they know everything They know the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm hoping the opposition can wake up one day and realize that they can do genuine things. They can genuinely help their people. It is unfortunate that they have not done so. Look at this. I am driving down not on Lamaha Street, you know. You're seeing Lamaha Street to my left. I am driving down what used to be the railway embankment. What used to be a squatting area. What used to house thousands of people living under low-life circumstances. What happens now? A previous administration, in this cycle of life, took their people from here, care them, empower them, all of them got house that, all of them they're good now. Then they come back to the location years after and transform the location that all Guyanese can benefit. You understand? That all Guyanese, now you know, the PNC, the PPP, the WPA, the AFC, the low life, the hungry belly, the little child, the baby with the mother, the father with the side chick, everybody could walk on this walkway. Once a Guyanese come here, the white man with the girl catch, come hey, come a Guyana. Watch how Guyana is transforming. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Turn down the thing in the background, but it was your problem. You like hearing yourself? Talk to me, man. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, brother. I like to I like the man, but you don't want power around there. You are positioning the empower now. It's PVP the empower. You know that for them all the time. You understand? I understand we won't find the bringing.
No, hold up. Tell me, why ain't gotta do all the time? Yeah, brother, I don't know if I cut you off inadvertently. Where you was telling me...
No, you cut me off with credit.
No. Sorry. Okay. I thought as I cut you off. Sorry about that. So, what I'm saying, and I know it's glaring, that is why I come so hard and fast this morning. Here why. You're saying, man, don't beat them up all the time. But they come out and continue to lie. They just had a rally, brother. They just had a rally where they failed to recognize this whole piece of place. They had a rally where they lie. Come and lie on a day where people getting $30,000, mothers getting $30,000 a child. From what they take away 10, they couldn't give the people them 10. The people them got 30 the same day they come out to tell the people them how they suffering, how they bad. That's why they keep coming and you got to keep bringing the facts to the people. You understand? Because here when I talking, me ain't asking you for support nobody else, you know. We ain't talking about voting. We talking, I am saying that someday I glad let they see and let they do better. You understand? Because I tell you, you feel like it's not a PNC. Let her ask me for run the PNC right away. It's war with me in the PPP. Yes, I have to give me Aubrey Norton space. You're going to see action in this country. Yes, that right away. Yeah? Safe. Roger that. Me? Let her give me the position. Yes, sir. Me know how for. Here, listen me know how for lose. But I don't want to continue to see me black brothers failing. And what they failing for? They just being misled. Just being misled. I telling a man the other day, do you know the few people don't know this, even people like Kemraj Ramjatan and Moses Nagamutu, you know what was their dissatisfaction and what they find distasteful about Barajagyo? You know what they find distasteful about Barajagyo? Barajagyo is the first leader in the PPP that bent backwards to bring black people in the PPP. Why you believe is give Bar Jag your listening ear? Any black person was smart and go and join the people that's falling right away and get some. You just got a progressive ID. You understand? You just got progressive ID. Do you know the Indians that hate Jagdeo in the PPP? You know why they dislike Jagdeo? They don't complain about his economics. They don't complain about how he transformed the party. They complain about how the fact that he's scared once the black, he got black people coming in the party. Because they think these old, antiquated, warp-minded Indians think that the PPP is the Indian party. Jagdeo, the Indians then that really do, and you can't find enough of them, but the wow them, well like he, is because of what he's done. He's done transformational things in the PPP. Why I believe I give you an ear? Why I believe I listen to you? Because I realize they got someday that the PPP can be half black, half Indian. You understand? Because them banning playing race in the party. They might be playing the fool outside. They got elements of the party that playing the fool, but they ain't playing race in the party. Once you say I, they say PPP, you black, white, blue, and you say I, they say join, link, right away. And I'm looking at the opposition and I'm asking myself, look at the Indians in the opposition. Look at people like, look at black men, smart black men, like Joseph Hamilton and Labumba and them man. They weren't saints. They're products of the PNC, but when you say I, PPP, right away, it's link up, things gotta happen. And I'm driving here, and as I speak, I continue to drive. We're driving in excess of a mile and looking at transformation. And I'm asking myself which cases. Y'all don't have to be worried. Message me and tell me, and I will go and show how the PNC transformed a part of Guyana for the betterment of their supporters alone. You understand? I don't want what the transformation do for all. Because I driving through here, the PPP moved the people from here, gave them a better life. Thousands of squatters gave them a better life. And then come back and set up this place for all Guyanese. Now here we may say, a man just called, and he said, man, you gotta beat them up every day. But them come, you gotta beat them when a snake rear its head, you gotta lash in the head. Lash the head. They're rearing the lion head every day. And I am also saying, the politics that is played by the opposition need not be played. Need not be played. Sit at the table and say, this is what I would like to see for my people. Who else could transform? You know, if in Sapphire, the opposition sits with the people and say, listen to me, y'all who squatting on them diamonds, so let's get house lots for you. If the opposition supporters, if the opposition speak to the supporters and have the support of the government, you know, God can't stop development in this country. But here what's going to happen. When the PPP go and try to move the blacks, knowing that they're going to be empowered, knowing that they're going to go and get a house lot, that they're going to get money, they're going to get car, they're going to get transport in the name. When you get transport in your name, you can take a mortgage. They can develop themselves. They can be more open-minded. They can know y'all don't move here. They want to move y'all out from tongue. Do you know? If the opposition come and says here, we mind you moving them, but don't carry them in no back dam. Don't carry them in mucker back dam. Give them a nice piece of real estate. Yes, if you moving people from front road, get them a nice piece of real estate. Man, the people that live in the whole, like these tongue people. Let me keep them closer to tongue, just on the fringes of tongue. You understand? We want to move them up. We want to move them out. Do you know if the opposition and the government agree on how they're gonna move the people and agree together and has a comprehensive plan, do you know the devil can't stop Guyana development? No, you didn't know that. Well, now you know. I kid you not. Right? These is the things we have to discuss. These is the things we have to look at. We gotta be real about certain things. You gotta be factual about certain things. You understand? Now I'm driving down the road and I'm showing you what real transformation looks like. A Guyana that you can be proud of. Not to say the opposition didn't try. But I didn't know, I don't know if they tried to say, well, at least we didn't fail to try. Because watch where we end up with the Durban Park. That nobody wants to question. A big dirty stinking stain. Now again, Durban Park would have been an amazing thing. Right? Would have been an amazing thing for the people of Durban Street, the people of Hatfield Street, the people of Georgetown, their support base. But Durban Park is no good. It has rot and fell apart. The PPP built a stadium that all body go to. Right? But Jabantan come and went to the stadium. But Jabantan came and went to a PPP built stadium. Right? Now, the PPP built a stadium. And I'm telling you how development works and how people think and how people look at things. They built a stadium. It is an amazing piece of work. Right? Everybody getting access to it. Last night, me and my buddy driving down the road. You know, we say, man, Critic, what them man doing? Now, here I'm telling you, if you walk in the stadium, you're watching the stadium compared to Durban Park, you know it glaring. You watching right and say, God, where is this place? What is this place? Look at this place, how it's disgusting looking. And we driving on, and me partner tell me, man, Critic, what y'all doing with this? What y'all doing with this stadium, buddy? The seats them, because remember cricket coming up. A man from outside, PPP affiliated man, watching and saying, man, y'all gotta do better. And you would have opposition supporters who watch Durban Park and play like they notice it. That is where development comes from. You don't necessarily have to cost the opposition, you know. You don't gotta cost the opposition. Remember, me and the opposition got a personal issue. Me don't play games like Rick for Jerk and Bench Cap. And so me don't play like me coming for talk for people right. And don't tell you, me and the opposition got personal issues. The opposition, I supported the opposition. I campaigned for the PNC. You understand? And I thought things would have developed in this country and things would have been better. I felt betrayed. I felt deceived. You understand? I felt like I get violated. You understand? I felt like if, no joke, I felt like if I was a little altar boy and the PNC is a priest. I feel violated, if y'all know what I mean. You understand? So I got a fudging problem with them. I will always have a problem with them. People don't know this. If y'all know what I mean, I feel violated by the PNC. So me coming like Rick for Jerk and Bench Cap and say, oh, attacking the people, and me telling you what's me problem with that. I got a problem with them. Personal problem. I campaigned for the PNC believing that here, this country can change. And we gonna do better. And me black brothers gonna be empowered. Only to realize them all for themselves. Them only want to full them pocket. You hear what I'm telling you? They only for themselves. They don't care even for their own supporters. They don't care for nobody. Right? Now, no political party. Before I go and support the PNC, before I go and vote for the PNC, one man named Morion, one black man named Morion carry me to the PPP for joining the PPP. And I realize here, me can't join political party. Because them time though, What's going on here? Yeah, I gotta do something, but they say we can't get a nice place like this. And people watch. People even throwing the thing in the rubbish bin. I don't know if it's dark coming and pulling these things out of the rubbish bin. But yeah, I can't get thing for aesthetics alone. Y'all have to take in consideration Josh Younger wants to set a straight dog. You understand? Josh Younger wants to set a straight dog. And they're gonna come and they're gonna pull the rubbish out of the bin. Please look at this. These fancy looking little stupid paggly bin can't work. It gotta get something higher that only one of them greyhound dog could come and jump in seven long foot. You understand? High enough that rice-eater dog can't come and jump in. This place is looking beautiful and little trash yard looking like shit. Y'all please walk under. They got bins on a fancy thing. Only fancy looking. Put some thought into the fact that we got enough rice-eater dog in this country. You understand? Let me walk under. Good. This is what they're talking about, man. When they see these things get me for me nerves.
Personal experience.
Yes. So now them banner ain't want to tell people that they got personal issues with the PVP. I got the PVP. Kwame, they must throw me out badly because Dana Ramatar was the general secretary. And every time you go do something, they put me in a black group. Miss Faye, I could remember, in Albystone group, in Cemetery Road. She was the party people, the PVP lady for the area. They put me in the group. And every time I said, well, let me go and do something, the lady had about, let me talk to comrade leader. Some stupidness like that. I said, wait, when y'all going to sex, y'all is ask the PVP if y'all going to sex. I thought to y'all, let me do this thing together. And I realized, look, me want no problem, no political party. Now the PNC, they have no God, corruption, this, that. But I listened to them and I believe it was convincing. You understand? I was young and stupid and naive at the time. Yeah, bro. Yo.
Okay, now, Critic.
Talk to me.
Good morning, bro. Alright, calm me nerve a little bit, somebody.
No.
Okay,
When I study them banner.
I know you're vexed with them, but I want somebody to tell me we must talk about this thing. You see Harvey Norton come back again with this whole thing about election, right? No election, no new lists and bloated lists and the dead and all these, I want you really, start educating people about this voting process and how, you understand me, how it was impenetrable at the stations, and even the voters of themselves should have seen the amount of representative from both parties and the amount of credential you had to produce on Wasna before you vote on Wasna. I think it's time now that we really focus upon this, upon these issues, right? Because that was a major problem, and it's still a major problem because they're even still talking about petition that they get that people vote and people overseas voted and all these different things, right? So I'm glad if you could explain to the viewers them and
you explain to them. You as a PPP, you asking me to explain.
We mean,
you got the platform, talk now, explain to them.
Back it in the head. You understand me? Because this thing is nonsensical for you for people to actually sit back and thinking that a dead person could have voted or somebody overseas could have voted. You understand me? When you had your list down there, when you went to the polling station, you understand you had to present your identification, your different credential. And if you didn't have identification, I think you had to get a justice of peace paper or whatever it is. You understand me? Right? But then you see in this opposition now, as you said, they have nothing to tell people. So they always in this confusion, sprinkling the confusion powder, right?
You ain't think it might be an advantage if they disenfranchise their supporters from voting by telling them this thing is not a right process. But the international community comes, looks at it, and is satisfied with the voting process. Now, when they tell people this is not a right process, people start thinking in their mind, no, because here I tell you, local government election coming before year end. They're done there in the pipeline, right? So,
the last local government election.
now here now, them tell us supporters not go. The supporters come out and not vote, and the PVP come out and the numbers of vote. Not better for y'all, but what you worry about?
I know, but we looking at the confusion. You understand? We looking at the constant confusion, the seeds of discord, the seeds of dishonesty that they continue sowing all the time. You know, it's an easy for live among ignorant people, you know. Right? And we have a lot of ignorant people in Guyana. And you know, and basic common sense is what these people need to understand, because you have a lot of persons out there that don't understand the electoral process. You understand? Don't understand the representation, the people act, and all these different things, right? And billions of dollars was spent in order to create a system. Well, we don't know that Mingo try for, you know, overall the system with them.
I think you're spending the money in the wrong place. If you're spending the money by me, and me talk and educate the people every day, don't understand. You understand? I hear about billions of dollars spent, but me knows where you spend it. I still up on the road struggling with an old Toyota car. Why y'all people driving Land Cruiser and all them? I don't know where y'all spend these billions.
We be the billions. Them Land Cruiser they long by. Them Land David Granger, everybody. You always.
No, well I deserve one, but I work hard. This car, bottom always knocking while driving going.
Well, you see me car, you get the bottom.
Well, you got to try there. You understand? If you want to sing for the PPP with spit, not me, but I gotta get take a drink. I thirsty. Right now I thirsty. You understand? Yeah, give me something, man. Give me some like talk to these people, educate these people.
Now you get a platform. Sometimes everything is cast, you know. Sometimes the truth. You understand?
You making joke. Now everything is cast? Like here, I come in by you and eat by. I come in by you, Aaron Prince, for eat. The woman gonna mind me and you. Not everything is cost.
I don't mind sharing me bread. With the good books and share your bread. And your blessings is coming in unknown ways.
No, Aaron. But on a serious note, right? Here was frustrate me. These banner. Remember the facts, like how I driving on the road and showing people the facts, right? You can't make that up. You're living in a country people having, oh God, thing bad. PYY, PAC, PYY, PVV, PYY, PLL. I tell you about the series that are driving down Main Street, right? PXX, PAB. You have so many cars every day. Every week, you know, 1,500 cars lying at these shores. If car is selling in Guyana, where these people getting this money from? We're going on PAB, another PAB, right? You could drive down the road. Not everything is equal. Like, brother, they got days. You buddies get full quota for the month. I work hard. I earn my thing. But I don't have a cent the next day. I have $100, right? What happened with Guyanese? You go, they got a big house, they got a car, and because today wasn't nice for them, they're bad. The whole world falling apart. You have days. I pay my bills, but I don't cry. You know why? Because I know my asset base has grown. I've been able to buy more cameras for my studio. I've developed myself. You understand? I live in hand to mouth. I live in day to day. I live in paycheck to paycheck. Fortunately for me, every month I grow in. I doing things.
You have a plan to grow and to progress.
Raja. Now these banner, Falred. Now I'm saying, you look at the leadership of the opposition and the P again is PNC, man. There's only one thing all the time. When you see the AFC behavior, you realize the PNC was a break off because it's Tratmongo, jump ship, farm a AFC, then come back and think, deceive the people. The AFC can't explain themselves no other way. If it wasn't just a deceitful branch of the PNC, because look at them now. They go. They're supposed to holler, watch, let me hold people in place. You understand? Let me hold people in check. They never do that. They never do anything. What the AFC could come and explain to me that they is not a deceitful arm of the PNC.
Look another guy too. Look the rich man Tony Vero. He was one of them that joined with AFC. You understand me? And carried the country into bare shambles. Now we coming back again with this third party thing. These banners unstable.
Don't go there. I going for third party. I represented third party. Don't let me go there today.
I learned to make third parties like they say, screw me once, you understand me? Shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me.
Yeah.
Right? Because
I still got my leaves. I still need for balance. Because what I'm looking at, the PPP and all their glory today, you know, ain't able to reach across and deal with the PNC. But I tell the PNC need to see somebody could come from back and take away the supporters. Because the PNC supporters need help. Black people in this country need to be guided in the right direction, a direction of development. You understand?
It's a shame to say that they went through these years of indoctrination.
No, they're suffering from, what is syndrome name? When you kidnap a Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, PNC supporters suffering from Stockholm syndrome. But here, let me tell you, we talking and making joke of it here. The majority of blacks who supported the PNC have a different outlook now. They ain't running behind them willy-nilly. People are looking at what the PPP are doing. They ain't saying they gonna vote for them, but they're understanding what the PPP are doing. And I think that must be very, that gotta be noticed, because they themselves are realizing that opportunities are arising and they gotta pick up on those opportunities. Yes, I'm telling you, blacks right now, I've been talking to blacks in the diaspora, PNC people, who used to there supporting me and all them things though, when I did beating up on the PPP. Remember that, like though, right? In PNC time, and they are saying, Critic, we want to come back home. How do we invest? How do we get on the bandwagon? You understand? They ain't talking about coming up and vote for the PPP, but they're talking about coming and capitalize on the opportunities that in Guyana. And I can tell you, under the PNC, so much people didn't plan for. I tell about black people. Black people didn't plan for come back. They didn't see anything that was interesting enough to want them to come back.
That economical playing field wasn't there.
Yes, and so right? Obviously something changed. And me interest is not whether the PPP look nice. Me interest is whether Guyanese get things and how we benefit. Yes, and
but that should be all of
partner, we talk. I head into court. Today is my court day with mud water. Yeah. Safe.
They coming up a diamond there.
No, High Court. He just got diamond. He charged criminally. Me just got High Court. Where we got one. He got 101 million against me. Me got 120 million against he.
Good. But you have a right tomorrow for closing books.
Safe. No, well, there's a $19 million difference, which he would have to pay.
Yeah, I should get a Judge Judy to go to, or Judge Joe Brown or someone of them, man. Them man's deal with them type of case.
Aaron, take care, buddy, and let me talk more.
Alright.
Roger. So Aaron, for those of you who don't know, is a young black man that I've known for quite some time now, and is a staunch, he gotta be a beer card carrying PPP buddy. Yes, he warring for the PPP. But you know, I can't think for no political party anymore. I go through too much hardship. I've been thrown out from the PPP because they were you got to come around. Me no good team player. Remember, it's the only child. You can't vex with me. It's never size a narcissist and I got a bad attitude. Yes, I just grew up so. Wherever I says do, and I stand by me thing. I see something right, I said right. I see something wrong, I see it wrong. Yes, sir. When you join a political party, you can't come out and tag just, you got to find out first. You got to in a group, you understand? It's like crab in a barrel, me and neighbor. Me don't do crab barrel thing, right? So you have to take care, peace out. I go into court. Let me carry y'all around there. For y'all those who don't know, this is the High Court we coming up on. But this one I got no traffic gator. You got to set an old man driving these old bus wrong town. You understand? It's a menace to society. There's a bloody menace to society. So this is the High Court here, the Supreme Court of Judicature. Right? And today is me and Mudwater case. See, I'll take care. What the man, what you time at this country is a developing country, by this country is a developed country. That man a gay park and walk man a park, man put on jacket And you got parking, people parking and that. You making joke, watch. Y'all take care, guys. You know, people just want, hey, I got me heart in this thing. And why? Because every day, me number is public information. Every day people call, Critic, I got this problem, I got that problem. I got probably the NDC, I got probably the PPP, I got probably the PNC. People call every day with a problem. All I want is a better country for everybody. You understand? All I want is a better country for everybody. It's really high court entrance, man. It's a very nice. Let me go. Oh shit, 9 o'clock is court. Later, y'all take care.